Hey, what's going on? This is Dave Fatula with exclusive leads on demand and local revenue explosion. And I wanted to make this quick video for you detailing how you can become instantly more profitable in the next 30 days. So here's the things that you can do to get in front of more concrete customers. Okay, and this is called what's called inbound marketing. Okay, so you don't have to do any advertising, you don't have to do any cold calling, you don't have to put any ads out in a magazine and hope that they work. You don't have to do any flyers. You don't have to do any pay-per-click advertising. This is getting customers who have the need for concrete in your area to contact you directly, and I'll show you exactly how we do that. So I have a customer in Fresno, so anytime somebody searches for a concrete contractor in Fresno, we pop up right here, okay? And we're the number 3 listing right here. Okay, so people are going on, and they're going to call most times, 90% of the time, the first 3 people that they see, they'll get a quote from 1, 2, 3. They'll get a quote. Sometimes they'll use Yellow Pages, but not all the time. Less and less people are using that over time. A lot of times they'll just do the research on the company here. So imagine if your company was right here. Okay, so that's being searched 110 times a month for Houston, for Dallas, for anywhere in the country. There's a tool that's out there that tells you how many searches there are. So if there's 100 searches for that keyword, and then if you do it, if you switch the words around, that makes it a little bit different. Okay, so 140 searches. So there's tons and tons of searches for concrete work, and this translates directly into calls. Okay, so this is a call tracking number that I have that tracks and records every single call that comes through. As you can see, just this month. So Fresno is not a big city. It's 500,000 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 calls in the past 8 days or so, and that's pretty typical. And these are really high quality customers on the phone, and we have each and every call, like I said, recorded and tracked, so you know the quality of the call that's coming in. Okay, just let's see here. Just the other day we had we also have some email leads coming in. 110,000. 100,000, is that right? Yeah. Had 100,000 square foot pad this guy needed to put in. Okay, so that's worth couple $100,000. Okay, so if your business is ranked, if your website is ranked, and you're able to convert convert visitors into leads and prospects, that's going to mean money for you. Okay, and so what makes this site here, rank above its competitors? Well, how do you get leads from this right here? Okay, it's not rocket science. It's just that Google has a certain algorithm that you just have to feed them what they want. You can't spam them because that doesn't work, and you also can't do cheap stuff. Like if you want to go out and if you're paying a company, a couple $100 a month to feel good about your SEO and about your online marketing, that's probably not going to do much of anything for you, because anybody can just go out and say they do SEO. But to actually get companies and to get websites to the top of Google and to get them generating leads, that takes a little bit of skill. So you can expect, this is what's called the click-through rate. So when you're at the #1 spot on Google, you can actually expect almost 30% of the traffic. So if there's 140 searches for just one keyword, and then there's also there's concrete, driveways, there's all kinds of different keyword terms that, again, I spelled it wrong. Concrete driveways, Fresno. So that's not coming up as being searched a lot, but still, concrete driveway, Fresno. Let's see if that's one. People are typing that in. Okay, it's just not enough to register on Google's tool. But again, there we are. Okay, so what that could mean for your business is tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars and not having to risk, hoping that you get in front of the right people with magazine ads or expensive online lead generation services where companies are, sent. I know the Home Advisor, for example, not knocking them, but they just do things a lot differently. They're sending leads out to 3 or 4 different companies. By the time you get back to them, they might have already had someone come out for an estimate. So these are, we're getting you exclusive leads that are contacting you directly, and there's no delay, and there's no third party, unlike lead generation, other lead generation services. So again, you're going to expect when you get to the number 1 spot on the map section, you're going to expect a lot of traffic, and we can quantify that traffic by giving you a keyword report. So this is what we've done for the guy in Fresno. He's ranked between number 3 and number 4 for the entire month. Okay, he's ranked between number 2 and now it's up to 6, but that's still getting leads. The number 1 spot for Fresno Concrete, that's getting searched 480 times a month. He's number 1 for. Okay, and that's translating into leads, into calls, and into money. Okay, so that's basically what we want to do. If you want to continue to do something cheap, or if you've ever done anything cheap, if you want something cheap, go pay for something cheap. If you want something very valuable that's going to bring extreme amounts of high quality leads and make you instantly more profitable in the next 30 to 60 days, here's what we can do. Okay, and so what we would do is we would give Google exactly what they want. We would take you where you're at right now, and we would take you and increase the traffic to your site. We would increase your rankings. We would give Google everything that they want, and we would make you pop up on the top 5 of Google. Okay, if that's something you'd be interested in, I have a lot more examples of that. We've worked with a very competitive market in commercial roofing in Fort Worth. We have the number 1 ranking here. We have commercial roofing in San Diego. We have the number 3 ranking here. We have a tree service company in Fresno that we work with. Very competitive here and here. Okay, there's a lot more examples of that. But again, once you're ranking on the top of Google, you're going to get calls, a lot more calls, because honestly, who's going down? I'm looking for a concrete contractor. Who am I going to call? Well, we do need some good rankings here. We're working on that, but this is great here. This is great here, and we're still getting calls even with no ratings. But who's going to go say, let's look for a concrete contractor? I'm going to scroll all the way down there, and maybe I'll pick. They just don't do it, right? You never go to the second page of Google, and that's proven by the click-through rate. So if you want to become instantly more profitable, if you want to make more money, if you're looking to grow, I'm the guy that's going to help you do that, and I'll show you the exact steps that you need to take if we can have a call together. So my number's 559-892-5608. That's my direct cell. Look forward to talking to you soon.